So, how is everyone today? So, before I start the stream, I want to say that I went back to the game. Also, let me just shout out now here. But I went back to Shikori, A Colorful Tale, because when I ended last stream, I was 96% more or less. I didn't have 100, and I want to finish with 100 to see. So I went to check what were the clothes that I was missing, where to get them, the trash that I was missing, and then the decor. The decor that I was missing was just buying all the decor that was on the three different shops. Um, so that was kind of easy, but I wanted to have all the trash first because could only buy it through by having all the trash. And when I finish, we I don't really know what's happening. I walk a little bit. The bug on my ear speaks to me, and then I go like try to see if there is something else. So I call my mom, and we get a phone call, and the phone call is for us to meet the creators of the game, and they talk about their experience on creating and inspirations and what they want to it. So I think it's really nice, especially if you reach to the. It was a really nice game. I really enjoyed it, but also it's really nice to see what the creators of the game thought while making it, what they wanted to reach out. So it's a really good way to connect and be more understandable of the game creation and what they wanted to turn. If we could understand what they wanted to, what was the message that they want to send us with the game, and I really enjoyed it and I really recommend to everyone. And if you can, please get 100%. It's totally worth it. Because some of the characters that we meet during our exploration are actually the creators of the game, so do the 100% of the game. It's totally worth it. But okay, changing topics, today we are going to play a game called Lake. I have seen it on Steam a couple of times, then as soon as I add it to my Steam wishlist, um, Amazon Prime actually was giving the game for free, so I actually got it from Amazon Prime. And it was a game that always gave me really cool vibes. When I check it, it looked like really nice, the environment and everything. I'm hearing the music and the sound effects right now, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, let's just play the game. But also the game is my stream today isn't like free for everyone because normally I have it open to everyone. It isn't because the game is for adults only. So who isn't an adult can see. If you are here but you are under 18, that's your problem, and you were the one who lied. You are here for your own risk. Because I went to check, and before you open the stream, it literally says that the game that I'm playing is for adults only. So it's blocked for if everyone wants to see it, and there's a warning as well. Also, I had to lower the music because I may get copyrighted. They have a plan for like in case we get copyrighted, but if the sound effects are louder than the music, is for that reason because there is a risk of copyrighted. Also, I can also easily switch between mouse and controller. I went to check. So if there is something that I feel like it's easier for me to play with mouse, I'll play with mouse, but if there is something that I feel easier to play with controller, I'll do it with controller.
Hello?
Meredith, Steve. Hope I didn't wake you up. I just came home and was wondering if everything worked out all right.
Hi, Steve. Yes, we made the deadline.
Ah, that's awesome. I feel so bad you couldn't make it.
Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day party.
Oh, yes. I mean, the band was great, and Mike fell in the pool. Oh, and then Roy got really sick. No, wait, Brian. And then he fell in the pool, too. No, Roy. Wait. Ah, well, I'll tell you all about it at work tomorrow well, afternoon.
I won't
You're
be there
welcome.
for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, wait, yeah. But do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit.
Oh, okay, right. Awesome.
I better get some sleep now. My plane
Okay.
leaves early in the morning.
Okay, Meredith.
Did
Have
you
a
always
wonderful
shoot
flight.
the same
I'll
pizza
talk
or
to
did
you
you
soon.
change it now, Vir?
Thanks so much for picking me up, Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman? Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
Well, okay, Frank. Thanks so much for making time for me on Labor Day.
No problem, Meredith. Postal workers always have each other's back. Your dad helped me dozens of times whenever I was in a bit of a pickle.
Well, I hope I can fill his shoes. He hardly ever missed a day.
Oh,
I'm sure
dumbass.
you'll do great.
I
You know
never
what?
hate dumbass
While
actually.
we're en route, why don't we deliver some mail in our beautiful little lake town?
And show me the ropes? Sure.
All right then, get ready to roll.
This lake, it's always more beautiful than I remember it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of driving around it. And there's our first stop.
That's a loyal client.
Okay, sir, what's the plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park, with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
Is this like Ghostbusters?
Just take your time, Miss Weiss. They never start a game until Frank Coleman has turned on his TV.
Oh.
Nothing too difficult, right?
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Ha, I bet. Didn't you go to MIT?
Yeah. I left here from Massachusetts 22 years ago.
Shouldn't you get a job in computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address. It's
They
a
really
package
know,
this
they
time,
really,
so you'll
they
have to
really
get
know
it
that
out
you're a
of the
loyal
back.
client, huh? What about this game? But I have the package already with me.
Nope, no answer. That's the last of them.
Hi Kobe, how are you? Thank you for that. Whoops. Thank you for the pets. Yeah, like I'm not saying that he's connected to Ghost Plus. I'm just saying that he's like how do you call it? Like it's kind of an
You know
Easter
what I
egg, kind
really
of
like
not
about watching
of
baseball? Not
Ghostbusters.
missing the first pitch.
Because that looked a lot like the Ghostbusters symbol. It's just good to know that there is different endings. I didn't know that. I always like to know about different endings and if I can get them. Not her outfit, the symbol that was on the wall looked like it.
Just take your time, Miss Weiss. They never start a game until Frank Coleman has turned on his TV.
Deliver the package, so what? Huh? Okay.
Do you know what I really like about watching baseball? Not missing the first pitch.
Have a nice pizza. How do I... Huh? Didn't I have done this?
Now isn't the time to leave Providence Oaks.
Just take your time, Miss Weiss. They never start a game until Frank Coleman has turned on his TV.
But I deliver it. No, I deliver it.
Do you know what I really like about watching baseball? Not missing the first pitch.
Okay, so let me in, please.
Just take your time, Miss Weiss. They never start a game until Frank Coleman has turned on his TV.
I can't get it. Can I... Can I restart?
What I really like about watching baseball?
I
Good
didn't
morning,
want to
Meredith.
skip it,
Ready
but
for your first day?
my hands are itchy. Good morning, Frank. Ready to rock?
Good morning, Frank. Ready to rock.
It's a great day to be on the road. I already filled up the mailbag in the truck, so you're good to go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a map in the cabin in case you get lost.
Lost? Me?
Bon voyage.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's Mom. How are you? How's the job?
Hi, Mom. I'm doing great. It's so relaxing to be outside and drive around.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
I can imagine that. How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already. And then there's the late night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again. Talk soon.
What's the first option every time?
Let's see what's on TV tonight.
Previously on Bon Appetit.
Has anyone seen Henri?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen, unpacking the new tableware.
Henri! Did someone call me?
Good morning, Providence Oaks. We're starting the day as we always do, with a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
How do I...
PO positive or pet peeve? Dale, what's it gonna be?
It's a positive all the way, Jack. I went to Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so good.
Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now. But the weather's first. We'll start off sunny with a few clouds later today. How about some music now?
I'm actually enjoying this.
This is so bad!
Ah, the mighty Ambrose River.
Which house is this? Oh my, right, Kobe? Oh my. I swear I don't try like this area. I swear. 100. This game may take a while too, since there is multiple endings and I need to explore. Huh?
That's lighter than I thought.
Wait, let me... Maybe I don't need to... Can I put it back?
Oh, dear. So glad you could come by. Oh, it's quite the emergency.
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
It's poor little Mortimer. He's fallen ill, I think. 1 minute he was full of life. The next he just wasn't.
I mean, I'm not a vet, but he looks fine to me.
Well, fact is you're not a vet. Are you, dear? You know who knows about animals, though? Is Mr. Mackey. He runs the old bait shop by the lake. Could you take Mortimer to him?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can do that. Driving around living creatures is a little above my pay grade.
I suppose rules are rules. But can't you make an exception for poor little Mortimer?
Poor little Mortimer.
Well, it's my first week, so no, I can't.
I understand. I'll find someone else.
Bye, Miss Jenkins.
I'm
Bye
sorry,
now.
Miss Jenkins. They get her melting. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm taking this away, okay. You saw nothing.
Hey, Mom and Dad have new neighbors. Ziegler, huh? Don't think they ever mentioned them.
Yeah, I shouldn't have skipped the intro, but it was kind of bugged for me. Oh my god, this is something. Oh my, I can't control this properly.
In a few days, I won't even need that map.
I'm sorry, sir. Didn't I just came from there? This is so difficult. You know what? Oops. Oh my god. Oh no, there is people. Oh my god.
Welcome to the Flick Shack. How can I help you?
Got a package for you, ma'am.
Hold on, you're our new postal worker? Talk about not looking the part.
I could say the same thing about you.
You could.
Back to the
but you'd be
present
wrong.
instead of
I
back
look
to the
exactly
future.
like I own a video rental place. If you were looking to cast a movie and needed someone to play the owner of a video rental place, you'd attach a picture of me to the call sheet.
Hey Naomi, how are you?
True
Did you give
enough.
up on going to the gym?
I'm Meredith, by the way. Meredith Weiss.
Angie, Eastman. So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
I used to live here. Then I didn't, and now I'm back.
I myself have been here for 6 years. Must have been in your didn't period.
Yep, that would be smack dab in the middle of it. What brings you here?
I used to live someplace else, then I moved here.
Yeah, and that's
Touché,
not
Mrs.
only
Eastman.
like it's not only that. On the beginning, there was that symbol of Ghostbusters in a station, a gas station. Yeah, it's safer as well.
So,
The bee
how's business?
gremlins instead of gremlins.
It's booming. People in Providence Oaks sure like their movies. I guess it's because there's not much else to do around here. Might as well watch a flick, right?
Okay, I can see the rest. Oh,
You
I will
certainly
look.
have a lot of them.
Choice is
Schwarzenegger.
everything. Nothing quite tickles the imagination like the right movie at the right time.
Was that Wally
Maybe I
there?
should watch more movies. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Call
I just
me Angie.
started.
And
It's
here, someone
nice.
just
I
returned
just
this,
I'm just
and it should
I
be right
just
up
bad
your
with
alley.
driving in this.
Postman always rings twice? Little on the nose, don't you think?
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Miss. But touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time. This isn't exactly the most popular flick in the shack, and there's plenty of choice regardless.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Angie.
Same here, Miss Meredith.
So back to the present. What is that? Look was Ghostbusters, Gremlins. Is that Blade Jogger? Al Pacino instead of Al Pacino. The Brunch Bunch instead of the Breakfast Club, I think. I can't read the name here, but it seems like Pulp Fiction. The what? I can't see the bloody letters. Height voltage. That looks like Wally. This is probably Karate Kid. Let's see. Suzy Lee, The Kung Fu Kid, LGM, The Thermometer, 19 Candles, The Odd Father, Memen, Space Wars. I can't see the. I can't read the text up there. The Bee, The Friendly Dead. Oh, what is that? The Stony thriller photo display. Oh wait. The Good, the Bad, and the Duck. It. Yeah, I like it too. Especially because it's old movies that were really high during that year. Because this is on the 80s. Repo Woman. I'm thinking, is this like this the duck here is like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because I haven't because I don't know. Doesn't have a duck, but also they can put it. And I don't know that much old movies. Or changing just a little bit. Ernest needs to play this game. There are always cars passing by. Can I put it? I try to put it in a way that will not bother anyone.
Commander Grace, we have established communication with ground control. How do you wish to proceed?
Tell them we landed the rocket!
Ground control, we have landed the rocket! We will now begin our experiments.
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted!
Yep, we're the Evans family. Could I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Sure. Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the Apollo 11 crew outfit. Wait, what? Meredith?
Buzz Aldrin? I'm sorry. Who are you?
What? For real? You don't recognize your old best friend when you see her?
Wait a minute.
How can we see her if
Kay?
she's... Yeah, like now we can
Now
see
I'm
her. Before we
my
couldn't.
calendar. I knew opening the door in this thing was a bad idea.
I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you with the colander thing. The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there. You've lived in Providence Oaks all this time?
Don't sound so surprised. But yes, I married Barry. Evans. I'm sure you remember our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace! Scanning for alien life forms. That's my little scientist back there. She's crazy about space travel, as you may have guessed, even after the whole Challenger thing.
Sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years. So...
I guess so.
So, I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
That's right. I ran into her yesterday at the diner. The kitchen caught fire, so your Uncle Stan is gonna have a field day.
Nope. It's Moe's diner now. Like I said, a lot of things happened while you were away. Also, I work there now. At the diner.
Taking over the family business, eh? Let's compare notes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for a liftoff!
Listen, I'm
I
sorry.
want to see
but
the
I
little
don't
kid.
really
Can we
have
see
time
the
for
little
this right now.
kid,
Can't get
please?
stuck on the moon on my own, and I have to get ready for work. See you around, Em.
Good to see you, Kay. Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
You can say that again.
I wanted to see the child. Oh my god, I tried not to pass by it, but he didn't care. Oh, come on. He just started walking when I was there. That's not fair.
Same handwriting as the one I delivered next door. I'm guessing party invitations?
Wow, you're curious about mail, huh? That's not good for a mailman, mailwoman, a delivery person. It's CG, I want to scratch it. Whoops. Oh. Of course there is a guy that had to come here. Of course.
Stan's Diner. Wait, it's called Moe's Diner now?
I'm seeing shit moving. I will look in a bit. Remember, don't text and drive. Don't text and drive.
Used to think our Spanner Dam was just as big and famous as Hoover Dam. Then I visited Hoover Dam.
It's a good parking. I'm driving as careful as I can. Hey, open. Pick it up. I'm doing my best, okay? This is something.
Hello, sir. Parcel for you. I hope I'm not disturbing, but here's a parcel for you.
1 minute, I'm busy.
Okay, sir.
That a parcel for me?
Yes, sir. Oregon Trail Motel.
You can just put it on the counter.
All right. Have a nice day.
Wow. Can we ring just to make it? Like, I know how to drive, okay? I have a driving license, but I just feel so... It was just so complicated here, because here you just do like a little bit of move, and it's all done. This is why I don't like driving games, because I'm bad at it. I think I found a way. More or less.
Let me think. Where was Bear Creek again?
I don't know. I'm using controller. Well, it's there. Okay.
Meredith, hi.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you?
Busy as two peas. Added 87 is really getting there. Hey, listen, you got plenty of time, right?
Yeah, there's not much to do around here.
Awesome, I need a favor. I sent a bunch of files your way. It's the retail pitch for Added 87. It's good, but not great. It needs your magic. Do you think you can add it? Huh?
Nice one, Steve. When will the files arrive, and when do you need the feedback?
Oh, well, it should arrive tomorrow, and I need it yesterday. I could just send it to
Okay,
your post
Naomi.
office, right?
Have a nice day at gym.
Yep, can't miss.
Awesome. Mail it back to me as soon as possible. Priority mail. Thanks so much. Oh, I gotta run.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, one final thing. Now let this marinate. Add it, 87, add anything you like. It's fancy, right? Yeah, don't tell me now. I got a jet. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day at the gym. And don't exhaust yourself and don't forget to stretch. Oh, wait. I disappear. I'm back.
All right, well, let's watch this. Oh, Steve's parcel. And a note from Tess. Hey, Em. Hope you're doing well. Steve told me you'd want to read through this monstrosity. Not sure if you really said that, but have a great time there anyways. Take care. Tess.
Good morning, P.O. It's time for a P.O. positive or pet peeve. Okay, folks, let's see what it is today. The floor is yours, Angie.
Good morning, Jack. I've got a pet peeve. Returned videos that have not been rewinded. I mean, really? Be kind and rewind. Thanks.
Duly noted, Angie. And now on to today's weather. We can enjoy the sun in the morning, but the clouds will cover it more and more. Enough talking. Here are some tunes.
I will always do this with my... Do it! This is a little bit what I had in mind, but at the same time I didn't... Maybe it was just my fault. I didn't thought that I would have drive or didn't understood properly. But apart from that, I'm enjoying it. It's here.
Here's your mail.
Oh. Click check. Oh, I like those promotions. Normally is when I get my movies.
Oh, hello
I was
again.
thinking,
More mail for me?
And the tape you gave me.
Oh, wow. You watched it already?
A drifter in a sleepy town, an affair, and a plot to kill a husband?
As I was thinking, I have some DVDs. I was thinking, does anyone want to go watch part on Discord? If so, just tell me.
Not about mail delivery at all. But still pretty compelling, especially for such an old movie.
It's a classic, and probably my favorite noir. They did a remake a couple years back, but it's not as good. You can't beat Lana Turner's smoldering intensity.
Yeah, she's great in it.
I'm so glad you liked it. Most of the people here don't really appreciate the art of classic cinema. They just want to see Police Academy again.
Not Police Academy.
You're selling them short.
Maybe. Just wish I wasn't the only movie buff around.
Well, keep feeding my VCR and I'll be up to speed in no time.
Will do. Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. You know, it's good to see you.
That's nice to hear.
Because I have a sneaky little plan.
Oh, we're whispering now?
I want you to meet me, say, at 5 today.
What? Like a date?
Well, more like a business proposal. You in?
I said that I'm
Sorry,
going to put
Angie,
all the
but
first options.
I really can't.
Boring. Some other time then.
Maybe. Later.
Well, the other car passed by, but this doesn't want to do it. Okay. Really? Come on. He could have passed. You're just joking. Wait. Oh my god, what's happening to my game? The camera is off. I hope that is this one. Nope. I like that you can see the difference on how much each one is and the sizes as well.
Nope, no answer.
I thought maybe. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, that's a mood. Now, where do I enter? Like, yeah. I know. The person?
Hello, Mr. Mackey. I have a few letters for you.
What?
I'm Meredith Weiss.
Yeah, Meredith Weiss. Thomas' kid. I remember you running around the lake when you were yay high, getting into all sorts of trouble. What can I do you for?
Nothing much. I'm the new mail carrier for a bit. I have a few letters for you.
I was wondering why you were wearing your dad's getup. Enjoying yourself so far?
I only just started, so I'm not sure yet.
You got time to make up your mind. I'm guessing I'll see you around a lot more, Miss Weiss.
For sure, Mr. Mackey. Have a nice day.
I like how the game is 3D, but so far I'm not feeling motion sickness or like not even close to feel it, which is good. Because sometimes on these games I end up having motion sickness, and so far I feel good. Maybe it's because of how calm the game is. The character also isn't running. You can't also drive the van that fast, otherwise you'll not be able to control it. now the last delivery, and then I just need to
That's heavier than I thought.
deliver the last card envelope.
Hi, Maureen.
Hi, hon. How are you doing this fine day?
I'm fine, but how are you? You know, with the kitchen exploding?
Oh, that? Huh, nothing a fresh lick of paint and a mop couldn't fix. Didn't mean to scare you. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? And one piece of blueberry pie? Ashley, one blueberry pie. Meredith Wise, back in Providence Oaks. How's life treating you, darling?
Well, being back feels a bit strange. I delivered a package to Kay at her house earlier.
Yes, she told me. How did that go for you?
It was a bit weird seeing her again.
I can imagine it can be a lot to take in for the both of you, especially after being away for so long. Then again, there are some things that never change, right?
You being one of them.
I will take that as a compliment. But I bet the diner looks a bit strange to you, doesn't it?
I like what you did with the place.
Yeah, I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my Stan died. World keeps turning. Gotta keep moving along with it, right?
Oh my gosh, Maureen. Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay. It's been 10 years already. 10 and a half, almost. Oh, boy, did I love that man. We'd been married for so long. It hit me like a brick. But after a while, I decided that sadness wasn't the only emotion I was allowed to have. That's not what Stan would have wanted either.
That's really inspiring.
Thank you, hon. I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up. So I did. For me, but also for Kay. She took her uncle's death pretty hard.
I wish I'd known.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling. Gosh, look at your face. I'm a bit surprised you didn't know. Didn't your parents tell you about it? Or Kay?
They might have. I've been so involved in work.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, is all. She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine. I'm not sure if we can just pick up where we left off.
Well, there's one way to find out. Listen, Meredith. Time marches on. And eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start. It's been Moe's Diner ever since. And believe it or not, business is better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And listen, you check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear? Don't forget about what's important in life.
Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
What the? Ashley? What happened to that pie? I'm so sorry, honey. I swear that kid?
It's okay, Maureen. I have a feeling I'll be back soon anyway.
Huh? I'll hold you to that.
You bet. Bye, Maureen.
Oh, I can hear the sound of the manual. goes on. Nomi will not be able to drive this because it's a manual car. Where is that one? So, how is everyone's day been so far? Novir, are you enjoying your pizza? Also, I like how the characters speak because that's why I don't waste my voice, because I have problems with my voice fading away, as you can have already seen. Why every time that I'm near a tunnel or anything, my nose starts to be itchy? Oh, that's a lot of people for 2 pizzas. Wait, this is a road? Huh? Whoa. Oh no, the arrow was too okay. This is the road. How?
Oh, right, Bear Creek, near the old lumberyard.
Hi Val, how are you? I'm trying my best right now, to be honest.
There's a face I remember.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Take a look for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, it gets worse every day.
More bull crap?
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
Sounds like a great place to live, though. That view.
If you want a nice view, take a picture.
Not when a grumpy man is blocking it.
They say you can file an official objection, but I'm not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw and cut down town hall.
Whoa, 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 easy now.
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
Well,
Men har ju va?
maybe I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it. Have a great day.
Bye, Robert.
Hey, wait up. I'm done thinking about it. Maybe you'd want to go through all the files together? Tomorrow afternoon? At Moe's? Food and drinks on me.
Sure. Who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's?
Awesome. I'll see you there then. I'll bring all the paperwork.
Okay. Bye.
I swear I don't drive like this, IRL, I swear. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't like when people don't park properly.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Dad! How's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
I'm starting to love it. Being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
Frank's quite the character indeed. Is he married?
Frank married? Yes, to baseball. He places a bet every now and then. Nothing too serious.
And what about Bert Mackey?
Bert. Bert doesn't like to talk much, but he's got a heart of gold. Stay on his good side. Speaking of staying on the good side, your mom's telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s. Right up my alley.
Sounds good. Say hi to Mom for me.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
When I hear Stand By Me, I just remember the music Stand By Me is singed by Timo.
All right, here we go.
Oh no, it's raining.
Rise and shine, P.O. The time has come for a...
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Today's contribution is from Mildred, the senior authority on pets and peeves.
It's a positive this time, Jack.
Oh, it's there.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
Ugh, one of those yellow parcels.
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
That's pretty nice, actually. I love photography.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
Well, photography can be just for fun, too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
Really? I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go, and good luck. Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Oh. It's running like hell. The sound of it's going back. Oh, such an old one. I had some cameras like this, to be honest. I had sound. Oh my god, I'm feeling old. It would be better if it wasn't raining.
These look like bills.
Yeah, just walking on the rain without even an
These look
umbrella
like
and
bills.
everything. Are we just going to deliver bills today? Damn, everyone needs to pay for stuff, huh? I know, dear. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Yep, just going on the rain, delivering mail. Without an umbrella, getting sick. Don't you need to put this up to say that the mail is in there? Hi Zeph, how are you? Yeah, I got it on Game Pass, not Game Pass, the Amazon Prime, so I'm playing it. Yeah, it's a mail delivering game. On the 80s. It's kinda laggy for me right now, I don't know why. It's everything on low. According to what Nalvir told me, because I didn't know, there is several endings as well. think I'm starting to get motion sickness. Oh my god. Who's already here? Yeah, sorry, Draven. Oh, come on, no. Ugh. Go away, have a stop. I'm really starting to feel the motion sickness just by driving. My problem is just the driving part. Oh my god. I spoke to Sun earlier. I might do a break just to make my stomach feel not hating me. Because for some weird reason the game just starts to lag a little bit from time to time. And that is what is making me motion sickness. The graphics are on low. Everything is on low.
Hi, Kay. Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
What about it?
I really put my foot in it.
Maybe it wasn't the best time for that conversation.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
So... I talked to Maureen.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why
Also,
she
I'm
wanted
picking
me to
the
take over
first.
today's shift, then.
I'm picking the first option now just to see what is ending, and then I'm going to change options.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago, but I appreciate it. It's not the same without him.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
I guess everyone has their own things to deal with. Even me.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
Even so, it never seems to be the right reason. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize...
It's marching across your face.
Oh, Mo. Some things never change.
You say that like it's a good thing.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Em. It was good to talk. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around, maybe?
I'm sure. See ya.
Let me take a photo, okay? That guy blinked! I'll do a break after I finish today's mail. Because if I'm not mistaken, I have to talk with some guy. I passed the road, I think. This is so bad for me. Ah, I hate it. Okay. The other person. Ooh, I can take a photo here. It's not trending anymore. Oh. Ah. I keep clicking there by mistake, by the way. Oh, I can't climb it, huh?
Hey,
Hello, sir.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
I reckon your name is Jack Reynolds?
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal worker?
I reckon you could say that.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon. People call me JR. I'm a farmer and DJ.
I'm Meredith. Nice to
I'm a
meet you.
farmer and a DJ.
DJ and farmer? That's a rare combo.
Indeed it is. But it's a nice distraction from farming. I've seen better times. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist. It's really nice.
Thanks, but I really need to add more songs. But I'm in the middle of a potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the redeems, Navir. don't know who is Frank, by the way. I'm just curious, who is this person?
Hi there.
Sorry, pardon?
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
I wasn't expecting a metal detector here.
I'm not a metal detector, actually.
You're not? You kind of look like one.
Oh, thanks. I've had worse compliments. But, no, the thing I'm holding is called a metal detector. The person using it is a detectorist.
Ah, right. Have you found anything interesting yet?
Yeah, I've found a couple of things. Nail, penny, a soda can, empty soda can.
Not the things you're looking for, I presume?
I'm not sure what I'm looking for, to be honest, but I guess that's part of the fun. Saves me from disappointment as well.
But I guess you wouldn't mind digging up a treasure.
Yeah, although maybe that's just what I'm telling myself when secretly I'm hoping for treasure.
Even a penny can be worth a treasure.
Oh yes, metal detecting is a surefire way to become a millionaire. Whoops, did I just reveal the world's best kept secret?
No worries, it's safe with me.
Thank you. I'm going to get back to it now. I need to be at our MDC later.
Your MDC?
A metal detecting club. We compare finds, we discuss the hobby. Sometimes our club president gives a talk on things like buttons.
Buttons. Wow, outrageous.
Oh yes, you heard me. Well, nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too. Good luck.
We didn't know the name of a person. We didn't. How can we say that we met them if we don't even know the name of the person? Oh wait, I know who is Frank. Frank is a guy who is our father's colleague. I remember now. I don't understand why this game is only for adults, so. Like, yes, it's like talking about more adulting things, like more serious talks, but like, I don't know, 16 years old seems fine to me. Yeah, we are saying that it's silly, but we don't know how the story will develop. I don't know if you can say that it's silly. It's not for now, since we don't know the story. The full story, at least. Wait, this is a pretty view. I'm taking the photos, yes. I hear a chicken. New climb.
Hi, Lori. Got some mail for you today.
Oh, hi, Miss W.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's so
thanks.
pretty. I like this girl.
Something on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? You seem out of it.
It's just... Angie came by with a movie box and a couple of movies to watch. The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did she? I'm not surprised. And you're having trouble picking?
Ugh, I don't. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult. I fix cars.
Oh, no, that's too bad, Lori. Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a love bug for me.
Tell you what, take the love bug now and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be wicked, Miss W.
Of course. I'm always in for a good fright. So, see you Sunday?
Totally. Thanks so much.
Deal. Have a nice day.
You also receive a picture. Wait, Where did I put the van? Oh, there. I'm going wrong. I'm a little better now because of the dialogue bars helps. At least for me.
People love to browse the shop and then not buy anything.
Wait, what about the photos? Okay.
Well now, Meredith and Robert. Welcome to Moe's. Table for two?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Is that what they're calling it now? Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckoned they could fix the roof themselves and, made it worse somehow. I mean, foot just went right through. No physical harm, thankfully.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
He seems
Are we
very
just being
nice.
paired up?
I
Freddy?
haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Oh, Maureen, please. What do you take me for?
For a human being, of course. Don't go telling me city life turned you into a robot now. I don't buy it for a second. Anyway, let me show you to my nicest table. The sun hits your face in all the right places here.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's a couple of things we can do, but no chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws, for the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know?
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it. A coffee refill would be nice. Thanks, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing. Back in a jiff. Ashley, is that coffee machine still running? They what?
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Thanks, but you don't sound very convincing.
To be honest, you probably need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you two hard-working individuals. Here you go.
Thanks, Maureen. More coffee. How could anyone survive without it? So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but so far so good.
Yeah, I've been here a bit longer. Time sure does fly.
When you're having fun?
Yeah, look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, it's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all. You know. So, thanks so much for your help. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Drive home safe. I'll see you around town. So, yeah, I'll see you.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
What just happened? Okay, that was yours.
Good day. My name is Walter Morgan. I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on. I will be in touch again soon.
Meredith, it's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances of securing a monster deal.
You're welcome, Steve. A monster deal?
It's a monster deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Calm down, Steve. And what happens now?
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this week. Discuss terms.
Eye of the tiger. Go get him, Steve.
Thanks, Meredith. Speak soon.
Previously on Bon Appetit.
I have good news. Jean-Paul has agreed to become the chef of the downtown restaurant.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rock and roll.
What?
There is only one problem. Jean-Paul is not a cook, but a car technician.
I'm just doing her face. Like, huh? Huh?
Good morning, Meredith. There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
I'm afraid not, Frank.
It's easy. Just drive past Jack Reynolds' land, and it appears on your right side on the lake shore.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else. What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the ansser.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
And I cut on the music.
Ooh, interesting.
Why? 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 Why are you saying it's interesting? It's other people's mails. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, I can drive a little bit harder. Wrong house, okay.
Nope, no answer.
You'll be starting to lag a little bit, I don't know why. Strange. Okay.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, did things work out with the movie box?
Yeah, it was fine.
Listen, if you're busy, I can come back later.
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. It's just... never mind. But in case you still want to help with the movie box, I have 2 more movies I'd like to see delivered. Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
That's totally not just the name
I
of
still don't
movies.
want to do it, Angie. Sorry.
Fine. It was a stupid idea anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Bye.
Wow. She just got mad at us. Also, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, there is a save option. Just in case, you never know.
Here's your mail.
Also, before I forgot, I reached 300 followers on Twitter, and because of that, I'm going to do a Q&A. And the stream for it will happen on the... Huh? And the stream for it will happen on the 13th of August. Nothing happened. No. Yeah, the questions for the Q&A, you can send it to Curious Cat and anonymously. I'm trying to read chat and drive at the same time. That's not a good idea. Oh, tell on me. Shoko tried other time, but seems like that the app also sends random question, which means like you don't know who is questions from people or questions from the app, unlike Curious Cat. And we want to try and avoid that. Like Curious Cat also does that, but you can see that is the app doing that, but on Tell On Me you don't know if it's the app or if
I
it's a
remember
person.
Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here. It rained.
Don't worry about it. I already did the announcement. It's already going to be Curious Cat, and I'm fine with it.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
I sound so mad.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Roger, how are you? Yeah, but I also don't like the thing with it posts on Twitter. It kind of spams a little bit, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
No, it's already done. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Ah, that kind of paper. No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although I guess you need a job for a vacation.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now.
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you, sweet Meredith.
Can you, like, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
We are not authorities. Also, you know when that you have some like caps that you can put on the controller to help with the grip and everything on the analogic buttons? So I have mine for quite some years already, and I think it's time to change them, so yeah. Don't forget to change those. No, they aren't sticky, they are like just caps that you put on it. It's just to help with adherence to your fingers. But I can see that one of them is just already going smooth. I'm so itchy. I didn't pump in there. There's a mailbox. Oh, it's there. Oh my god, this is lagging for me. Wait, let me just close Amazon Prime. Maybe that will help. I don't know what's happening. It's fine, like during 1 hour and so it was fine.
Hi, Robert. Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
Thank you for the letter.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
Was I such bad company?
No, not at all. I really enjoyed it. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail. A dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
The disappointment for you. I'm sharing this with you.
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
You can still hear me, I was just laughing. I'm sorry. Hmm? Okay, no, Pierce. Did we haven't got our blueberry pie?
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep. That's the last of them.
I'm just curious about the camera. Because I can't use it anymore, but I don't know if you deliver it.
Oh, hello. How's the photography coming along?
My photography quest has been completed. Here's your equipment back.
Okay then. Let me see if I can manage to develop them. Come back tomorrow for the results.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
I was right.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Well, can do it.
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed, right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined.
That's
Suddenly,
the worst.
she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
Hey, I wanted to read the rest of the story.
Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
Hope I don't die climbing this tower. Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about P.O.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail? In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Ew, oh, did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. On the whole, it's been really good. And the company I work for has a major break coming up, so that's interesting.
Oh, that sounds great. Congratulations.
Thanks. It certainly is something to think about.
I can imagine Providence Oaks seems boring by comparison.
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
That's for me to know and me to find out.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right, I'm backing off.
What about you? Did you end up going to college?
Yeah, about that. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland.
Wait, then who's
Landed
Gracie?
a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
And then?
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
And now you still work at the diner?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. They basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So yeah, it's been tough, but looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Yeah, seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Hey, Steve. You're in a good mood?
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
Oh, wow, that is so awesome. Tell me more.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
What? That's millions of dollars of revenue.
Millions, and it's just the start. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
It's
that and hear
official.
that, Steve.
I hate horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You're welcome. I'm never going to sleep again.
Ha! Maybe you shouldn't have watched the movie. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Yeah, oh well. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Maybe it's about time I convince my parents that I'm old enough. I'm almost an adult, and I don't want to wait until I've moved out until I can watch another horror movie.
Don't worry. We can always do this again sometime.
Yeah, I had fun. I hope you did too.
For sure. Maybe we can visit Angie's store and find a new movie to watch.
Oh, yeah, totally. Good night, Miss W.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really. I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Addit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan.
Why did my
With the
other one
Postal
just
Service.
want
I left you a
you?
message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
Yes, well, the gist of it.
Can you remember the segment from Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph?
Ah, yes, Chapter 11. Riveting stuff.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Yes, very bad. Not good. Not good at all.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice. Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wagers bets on baseball games?
Yes.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome.
Oh, they are after him. And they are going to drag me down, huh?
Top of the morning, P.O. Complaints and Monday mornings. The perfect combo.
Yeah, I'm being interrogated because it seems like our father's co-worker is on a betting game, and it's just betting, and betting. And it seems like those envelopes that we've been getting is because of his bets, and our father was just like, oh, it's from time to time it's just bets. But it doesn't feel like it's from time to time for the police to go after us.
I managed to get the machine to work. Here are the pictures.
Thank you. I'm happy with how they turned out.
Apparently, they're running a photography competition to promote the new photo labs. If you're interested in entering, you can pick out one of your pictures.
I don't know why my phone just starts being on in 1 ear.
No thanks. I don't think I'd have a chance.
Right. It's probably more for professionals.
I'd like to think that talented casual photographers also have a decent chance.
Well, one can always dream.
Because like earlier we received a phone call from the police and I was like, oh, please don't tell me that it's because of my driving. Oh, I'm trying my best to drive properly. But seems like it's the bettings from those guys. But as you can see, I'm not driving as the best as I can. Even though I'm trying. No, I think it's the betting. Oh, maybe it's because of the betting part. That the game is for adults only. Oh my god. I got jump scared. Thank you so much for the bits. Makamak? Your name isn't strange for me. Isn't the first time that you are here as well. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I didn't take a rest because in one of the days I had like this really big dialogue with one of the characters, and since it's dialogue, I don't need to drive or anything. I didn't have to rest, so I kinda rest during that time, if I can say so. Yeah, I would like to think so.
Hey, here's a package for you.
Oh, thanks so much, babe. Listen, I owe you an apology.
Apology? For what?
I was curt. Just plain curt. And there you were, just trying to talk to me. You deserve better.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I was just trying to talk to you. So, any idea what caused it?
Business is slow. More than slow. I mean, the Flick Shack is in real trouble. That movie box kind of was my last-ditch marketing effort. Nothing's worked so far.
That's awful. What'll you do if the store goes bust?
I mean, I don't
Also,
know.
that
Without the
here
store,
you
there's
can see
really
that there
not
is a
much
lot
here
of
for me in PO.
So
um
you just
n-
up and leave?
known
I don't know.
movies here.
Maybe. Anyway, enough whining. Let me make up for my stupid behavior and reward you for dealing with my moods, my lady.
Reward me?
Yep. I've got ta-da! Coupons! They're one of the few perks this job has. I get to take myself and a +1 to a free movie of my choice at the new cinema in Astoria. Valid tonight only.
What? You mean like a date?
Oh, you post people in your labels. But hey, if you want to call it that, sure. So what'll it be,
So
Miss
there
E?
is a
You in or you out?
so we there is a possible romantic relationship between us and Angie and between us and Robert. Oh my god, why do I feel like I'm going to need to pick one in the end? And yeah, maybe it's because of the betting part that the game is for adults only.
I'd love to. I'm in.
Great. Pick you up at your place at 8. I know where you live. Anyway, gotta get back to it. Bye.
Bye.
Zeph, is this familiar to you? Back to the Present, or Gremlins, or even Ghostbusters? Or Al Pocinoi, The Brunch Bunch, played Joker. Yeah, I can read this one. Maze. Kung Fu Kid. Oh yeah, let me just save for a bit. Just in case. Oh, Teddy's Bakery! It's Choco's Bakery! It's Choco's Bakery!
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Oh wait, does I walk faster? Is just my head. It's just my head. Hey, police officer. I'm not doing anything wrong, just doing my job.
Hey, Mr. Mackey, got another package for you.
Ah, Miss Weiss, good seeing you again. Getting bored with the mail yet? Did your old man sell you on the job?
You know, I'm actually starting to like it.
Good. Got a lot of fishing supplies coming, so I'll be seeing you again then.
Yeah, sure. Have you kept busy since my last visit?
Not at all, but that's the point. It's finally off season. Now I don't have to listen to them annoying, screaming children anymore. Pure bliss.
Was I once one of those screaming children?
Well, let's just say some kids are a little less annoying than others.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, enjoy your peace, Mr. Mackey. See you around.
It's like a beautiful story. Such a peaceful game.
Hi, sweet Meredith.
Hi there. Here's the mail.
Thanks.
On your own today?
Sorta. Mickey's in the RV. He hardly slept last night. Said he had hallucinations of rotting fish in the RV.
Did he have too much of the stuff that makes you feel funny?
Well, actually, when I went outside this morning, there was this huge rotting lake trout right below our window. Totally grossed me out. How does something like that end up there?
Ew, disgusting. I may have...
Hold on. Mickey's gotta read this. Mickey! Wake up, honey!
Leave me alone. I'm still shit-faced.
It's a letter from Damien.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Give me that.
Looks like we won't be here much longer.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
We're going to Canada. We will be picked up this Thursday, early in the morning.
Canada? For good?
Joan? Are you running your mouth again?
I'm sorry, sweet Meredith. Gotta go.
Are
Hey,
they?
you know what? You should come by Wednesday. Our last night here. We'll
Are they
build a
thieves?
campfire, have a drink, maybe a puff or two, you know, and talk about the
Are
men
are
of life,
are
of
they
course.
thieves?
The complete outdoors experience.
Gee, I don't know, June.
Joan?
Oh, please, sweet Meredith. I gotta run now. Be here Wednesday after sundown.
Are they thieves? Did they stole? Did they stole something? Because like, from the just for them to go to the Canada out of nowhere, like, And they said that they were short in money, and he was like, "Yeah, don't tell our whole story to the authorities." Like, did they steal the bank? I'm concerned. Are they going to put the blame on me? Yeah, I park it so bad. Ugh.
That's lighter than I thought.
Wasn't the other one lighter than you thought so? Or do you specifically... Is he playing games again?
Hello, sir? It's the mail.
Excuse me, what's this all about?
Oh, I thought I'd not bother you and just deliver the parcel.
I'd appreciate it if parcels are not just dumped on the counter.
Okay, I'll take that into account for next time.
You'd understand if you had any idea about what I'm trying to do here. Setting up a computer system to handle all the bookings is quite sophisticated.
Okay, I'll be on my way then.
Sounds more like he's playing, not programming, to be honest. me. Yeah, I tried. Yeah. This is the best part for me, because it's the part that I can drive without doing anything. We are? Okay. Um. No comments on the cars they have. Something is Angie our neighbor?
Done.
Then she was like, I know where you live.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith. How was your day at the office? I mean, mail truck.
Oh, hey, Dad. Actually, it did start at the office. I was being interrogated.
Interrogated? What? By whom?
Walter Morgan, a higher-up from the Post Service. He started asking questions about code of conduct and about Frank.
Morgan, that walking corpse. He's always after Frank. What did you say?
Nothing, basically.
That's my girl. They'll never catch Frank anyways. He's always one step ahead of them. Listen, Mom's poking me. I guess we're not allowed to talk about work. Here she comes. Bye, Meredith.
Hi, Meredith. Was Dad trying to get work stories out of you?
Hi, Mom. Yep, he tried. And he succeeded. It was a weird day.
Well, I'm changing the subject right now. Have you met the new guy at the hotel yet, Matt?
Yeah, I met him the other day. He's, a unique character.
Unique? I guess that's one way to put it. He's one of the reasons why I won't miss working at the hotel. Anyway, how's life in good old P.O.?
Not very eventful. After work, I watch TV and read books.
Oh, honey, you should get out more. There must be something else to do besides that.
He committed. Oh, yeah. I'm just doing my job, just hearing.
Yeah, Mom, I know. I'll try.
It's okay, don't worry. You should be sleeping though,
I
Chloe.
know, Mom, but I'm all grown up. And now I'm changing the subject. How are you guys doing over there?
Oh, Florida is fantastic. I think I might actually want to live here. The warmth of the sun, it's very easy to get used to. Oh, Dad is telling me to get back. Looks like the bar's open. Wonder what he's ordering this time.
I'll get an Alabama Slammer.
Alabama what?
Alabama Slammers! Cheers!
Oh, you were out? Did you have fun? Or
This is
did you
fun.
get tired?
It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural, but of course we can only see one movie at a time. So, which one will it be?
You pick. You're the expert.
That's exactly why I want you to choose. The choice of innocent eyes.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, but did you enjoy it
Trouble
at
in Little
least?
China, Blue Velvet, or The Great Mouse Detective?
Wait, is the Great Mouse Detective Basilium? Like the Disney movie that I never watched it, actually, I want to watch it. That is Basilium, the Mouse Detective,
All right,
something like
I'm ready
that.
to pick. Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh, the Carpenter. This ought to be a ride. And it's endlessly quotable.
Yes,
Is
sir.
this it?
The check is in the mail.
You were right about it being a ride. Woo!
Yep, that's Carpenter. And the best part is, we don't have to talk about hidden meanings or anything.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
Oh
it.
dear. Does that mean we have to talk about ourselves?
Dun dun dun!
So anyway, my parents' house is right down this road, as you well know.
Right, Missy. Let's go that way.
You can't take anything seriously, can you?
I'm sorry, still stuck in that movie vibe. Next time we'll do something in your area of expertise.
What, computer software?
Yeah, we can build a killer robot or something.
I like the sound of next time, by the way.
Oops, what a slip of the tongue. So, here we are. Now what?
I'm sorry, but I am tired.
Aw, you sure?
Yeah, sorry. See you later, okay?
But
Okay. Good night, babe.
Meredith, can I bug you for a second?
Sure, Frank. What's up?
That Walter Morgan guy, what did he want from you?
Nothing special. He asked if I was settling in all right.
Oh, okay, good. So, nothing about me, right?
Right. Nothing. Why?
Oh, forget it. Have a nice day, Meredith. Oh, before I forget, that Robert Harris guy was here this morning, looking for you. He asked if you could drop by. He's working somewhere in the forest today.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm dating her, if I'm dating Robert. I don't know who I'm dating. I just want to deliver mail. And now I want to go to sleep. Yeah, a love triangle that I feel like it may end up in like a square with that mat on the hotel, because he wants to build a computer program, and we are programmers, so may end up in a square. I don't know what to that, to be honest. I'm enjoying the game except for the love part, but and thanks for that, but to be honest, you know, they are into married it, so but yeah, let's just see what to read. If I'm not mistaken, June is still streaming. I want to raid June. Our ship lord. Thank you for joining. Who put little John on jail? Was it Cronus? Is June sleeping? Because she's with other stream open. He has the thing on the lines. I'll read it anyway. It's still a read. But yeah, the read message will be here. Yeah. So this is a red message for who is sub, and for who isn't sub, the red message is this one. Yeah, thank you so much for everyone joining me today. We are thank you, Mackie Mac, for the sub, for the bits. If I think I know who you are, I just don't remember, because I think I follow you as well for a time already. I'm sorry, my memory just because I think you changed your name. But yeah. Without further, let's just trade for June ship. It is ship is. Yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who joined me today. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if if the stream today was for older people, but sometimes it happens. It's a game I wanted to play. It's more mature topics, so yeah. Maybe the next game will be more childish, I don't know. But thank you so much for everyone joining me today, and I'll see you all on Thursday for a craft stream that will be August Kids. See you all on Thursday. Bye bye.